The Washington waterfront is filled with history, and now you can see most of it in a caboose. As early as 1821, Washington was known as a destination for people helping people enslaved escape to freedom. WNCT's Allie Weatherton explains what people think about the new historic gem.
Terry Uda and her family traveled almost 2 hours to see all the history in the bright orange caboose in Little Washington.
I wanted to bring my 6-year-old here to really get an understanding of the history that we have.
This new museum shows the struggles enslaved people endured.
Some of the information that I saw, I have not seen in all the years that I've lived here in North Carolina.
Many slaves used to travel to Washington to hide among freed slaves. They would then get on a ship and travel as far as Maine, Philadelphia, and even Canada.
To see the postings of the wanted if someone went missing, or to see the information of, what it costs to sell someone that's the age of my son is really, really emotional.
Uda says most of the facts she saw were heartbreaking. Others felt the same way.
They lived such a fragile existence then, and this museum shows some of the artifacts.
This weekend was the preview for the grand opening next Saturday. The hope is people come and learn more about the history of what enslaved African Americans went through.
The Underground Railroad was so secretive. There's not a lot of documented history here in Washington. And so to be able to share that and be able to pinpoint these things actually happened here.
In 2014, the National Park Service designated the waterfront as one of 6 Underground Railroad sites in eastern North Carolina. Uda is glad she got to teach her son more about what others went through years ago.
It's so important as he grows up to understand to never take anything for granted and make the best of himself as he can.
In Washington, Allie Weatherton, 9 on your side.
And for more information on the new museum and when it's open, head over to WNCT.com.